This is Ozarks Fox AM.
Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM on this wonderful Wednesday. I'm Kelly Smith.
And I'm Jeremy Rabe.
No, you're not.
I'm Cammie Jenkins.
Yes, you are.
Jeremy is still not back, but he will be soon, I promise.
He will be back. Yes, he'll be back tomorrow, and he's going to catch us up on all that's been going on in L.A. I did hear from him last night. He said he was tired. He said he was tired because he got in late last night. And you know what? What I want to share with you this morning is something that he would really appreciate because, you know, Jeremy's a gardener.
Oh, yeah.
He's really a good gardener. I don't have a lot of sun at my house, and so I don't have a lot of places to grow things. Do you grow things?
Usually we do, but this year I have totally failed. We haven't even tried.
Is it because you don't have time?
Yeah, I think that's why.
Yeah.
My husband's been busy, I've been busy, so he's usually the big gardener, and I'm usually more the herbs and the flowers. I got my flowers in, but I never even got my herbs in. So
I know.
I'm going to have to pot them. I really need herbs.
Yes, well, herbs are great. The sweet basil, I love that. I've got that in, and I've got the rosemary and all that sort of thing.
Cilantro. And
oh, yeah, that's so good. And lavender, I've got all that planted. But I want to show you, here's a picture of my little tomatoes. Now, can you see? Now, it's hard to tell. There's one on the bottom, there's one on the, there's another one up above, and then there's two tiny ones. And I'm going to have to show this to Jeremy because last year, I have to tell you, he was giving me a little hard time because he thought I bought a plant with already a tomato on it, which I didn't, but the stalk was about this big. So this one was a little smaller, and it's doing great. I've got two. I've got two. Isn't it fun to grow stuff?
Yes, it is. Now, do you put stuff on it to make it grow faster?
No.
Or so my husband will take, like, if we ever have soured milk or anything, and he'll pour that on his tomato plants or whatever he's got in the garden. So I had some old milk because we were on vacation. We got back, and our milk was all rotten. And he was like, well, don't throw that away. Don't throw it away. I'm going to go put it on the garden. And I looked at him like, you don't have a garden this year. So he took it and put it on my flowers.
Well, you know, I guess he knows something. There's that whole compost idea, and we have a place where we can take all the food out, except you don't put meat out there, but you put like vegetables and that sort of thing. So maybe that's what he's doing, just the whole idea of it composting and breaking down and being good. I don't do the extra things. One thing I just don't want to do is the pesticides. I don't want to ever do pesticides on the flowers or on the you know, the things I'm going to eat.
That's scary.
It is scary, and you know, when you buy those commercially, sometimes you get some of that. So I'm looking for things to put on it, Cammie, that are going to keep the bugs away. Maybe your husband knows about that.
Maybe he does, but I can't help you. I don't.
So you don't know about that?
I don't know. He knows.
As kids, we didn't use anything like that. We had a big garden when I was a kid. I think it was to save money. You know what I mean?
Well, that, and you do know what you're getting if you grow it yourself. If you get it from the grocery store, you don't know exactly what's on it.
Exactly. So we want to be healthy. All right. Well, anyway, I'm pretty proud of my tomato plants. They're going to look good this year. They're going to taste good. Joe Morano, how's your garden going?
I go home, visit the folks, and I get the basil from them.
Oh,
that's what I need.
the fresh-grown basil.
That's what I need, right?
So good.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy. I'm too busy tracking weird, unique headlines and things.
I know.
Do you guys have your cell phones on you?
Yeah.
Put them away!
Oh.
That's what this is about right now.
Okay.
We're talking about the Kalamazoo Growlers, a little baseball team up in Michigan. They had a phones-free game. Can you believe this? So when you walk in, take a look at these little packets right there. You have to put your phone in there and leave it at the gate, and you get it upon your checkout of the game. This is crazy. It's to, you know, promote the awareness of distracted driving and also limit the screen time. Cammie, you have some kids. Maybe you have to do that with them.
I do.
Limit the screen time.
Yes,
for sure.
It's a fight.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes. I mean, you think you're doing something fun for them to get them an iPad for Christmas, and then every day it's like, get off the iPad. What did I do?
What did I do? It's all my fault.
Yeah.
I like the idea because, you know, when I was a kid, you didn't have the cell phones like that. You actually watched the baseball game, and that was good.
Yes.
We had, you know, didn't have the iPads or anything when I was growing up, but, you know, we got video games and things. I felt like I had the good balance of going outside, playing some basketball or doing whatever out there, and it must be a little bit tougher these days because there's so much technology, right?
I think there's an addiction problem. Like, it's something with the brain that I think once you're on that, I mean, my kids will get in a bad mood if they're on there too long. So
if they're on there too long?
Yeah. So thankfully it's summer because there's a lot to do, and I take them outside.
That's good. That's important to do,
things have
right?
changed.
They certainly have.
I used to be out in the backyard playing touch football with the boys and girls and riding my bike and all that sort of thing. Man, I don't know. But I think it's a good idea, Joe.
Good idea to do the phone-free game. And I know some comedians do that, or some artists at concerts and things will have the lock the cell phone up thing, too.
Well, there's a respect issue about that, too.
Certainly is. Yeah, very nice. All right, we're doing another one, and I thought of Monday when we were grilling right now, because Coca-Cola is announcing a new contest that allows you to make your mix. If we go right here, you can win $10,000. You guys go to any of those sub shops or fast food places that have the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine?
Oh, I have.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you can add vanilla.
Add different sodas and different flavors and things. Yes. They're saying if you basically make your own mix, you put the recipe on Twitter or Instagram and hashtag it with the Make Your Mix contest, your entry has to have a photo and your inspiration for this, but they're going to, sample and taste these top beverages at the end of the summer, and the winner gets 10 grand. They might produce it. It's not too bad, right?
There you go.
So I started thinking Coca-Cola is not bad. Sprite goes with a lot of things. You made a great drink. Or was that you?
Kelly did.
That was Kelly.
Did, yeah.
A great drink on Monday. Tell us what was in this again.
Well, thank you. Okay, that was just, and we talked about it. We put pineapple, just chunks in it.
Yeah.
There wasn't pineapple juice necessarily,
okay.
but as it said, you tasted that.
Yeah.
And lemonade and Sprite.
Sprite, Coca-Cola product. It's got to work, right?
Sprite is almost a staple at my house. I mean, it's just so fresh. I love it.
Yeah.
Don't you love
There's something
it?
crisp about it.
Yeah.
That's what immediately jumps out to me there, because you could ruin some Coca-Cola with some bad flavors. Sprite, universal mixer. You know what I mean? That could work out.
But Joe, how much of each one? How do they know? If they're going to give the recipe, you can't tell how much of
that's
each
a
one.
good point. I don't know. We might have to get scientific with this.
Why do I have to ruin this whole concept? I'm just saying.
I see 10,000. That's all I'm focused on right now, right?
Let's do it. Turn it in, Kelly.
Turn it in. Okay, I'll turn that in for sure. I'm glad you like that drink, Joe.
Of course.
All right. Good morning, Elisa Rafa. We got to find out what's going on in the weather. It's important.
Good morning. We had some thunderstorms drop, very heavy rain yesterday, so an aerial flood advisory continues for parts of Douglas, Howell, and Ozark counties through 10:15. There could be some low water crossings that are impacted in this area. We're looking at a couple of clouds in Springfield this morning. A very nice, pretty start, but warm. It's 73 degrees right now with dew points in the upper 60s. So very warm and very humid. It's 72 in Ava, 70 in Monette, and 72 in Camden. Dew points are in the upper 60s to about 70 degrees, so very muggy dew points where it feels very humid to near oppressive out there, so a very humid start. The humidity will wind up fueling some showers and storms by the evening. We're dry most of the day with just a mostly sunny sky, so at the pool we're looking at just a mix of sun and clouds, a very high UV index at temperatures in the middle 80s. With these showers and storms later on this evening, we do have a severe threat from Joplin to Springfield over towards about Eminence, and then areas to the north. That green marginal risk means that one or two storms could be strong to severe with a threat of quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds, and locally heavy rain. And again, I do expect this to be a late threat, probably after 4 o'clock, and then dying down by sunset. So hour by hour, we're looking at a temperature of about 88, pretty quiet this afternoon. A couple of showers and storms by this evening into some of the overnight hours, and then by tomorrow, more widespread showers and thunder. Temperatures cooler with more clouds at 81 degrees. The rain becomes more widespread Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as a bigger system rolls through. So I don't think you're going to be able to mow the lawn those days. We will have the system be real slow, which is why it lingers Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Some of it even still lingers on Sunday. We dry out on Monday. Cammie, Kelly?
Thank you, Elisa. Man, I wanted to mow the lawn on Thursday. Not really.
Why would this Kelly mow the lawn?
No, honestly, I don't mow the lawn because we live out in the country and there's more rock than grass, and so I would tear up the mower. So yeah, I don't do that.
Well, I'm just going to be griping at you about the humidity, Elisa.
Yes, the really humid out there today. The good news is when we turn sunny by Monday and Tuesday, that's going to come in much less humidity. It should be a more crisper feel than the soup that we have now.
I'm going to hold you to it.
Yes. Monday and Tuesday are looking good for next week.
Yes,
that
they
is
are.
Great. Oh, I hope
a little bit cooler, too.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't ruin our weekend plans because, Elisa, Saturday, really, it's going to rain all day?
Yeah, some showers, some thunder. Sunday, though, I will say that that chance looks to anchor in the eastern Ozarks, so maybe Springfield and areas to the west trend a little bit drier. So I wouldn't say Saturday's a washout, but it'll be kind of messy. Sunday is going to be the better day, but we still carry a storm chance.
Sunday is the lake day. Please.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
Okay, sounds good. Well, coming up, we're guessing celebrity birthdays, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Yeah.